This never give and I'll never be. This sings songs, us sings. This never gives.
Step right over here. All right, that's good. That's better. Now I have my hands free. But you know, the thing is a lot of people don't realize the purpose of government. Think that government's for this or that, but government was really instituted to protect our rights. You know, our rights come from our Creator. They're naturally ours. And we're supposed to have a small, limited government that's to protect our rights. Protect the right to contract, protect the right to trade with our neighbor, to sell things to our neighbor. But it really shouldn't be the function of government to try to regulate out of existence anybody's business. So when Barack Obama says that his goal when he ran for office was to bankrupt coal, that shouldn't be the function of government. When Hillary Clinton said just 2 months ago, we're going to put your coal miners out of business, that should not be the function of government. It's stretched throughout all of eastern Kentucky. It's a contagion, and now it's spreading to western Kentucky. Eastern Kentucky's coal business has been decimated by the federal government. And now western Kentucky's suffering it also. But it's not just the coal jobs they've gone after. We've lost good railway jobs as well. CSX Railroad laid 150 people off in the Corbin area. Maybe some people who live here. 100 people up in Ashland just lost their jobs. A couple hundred more miners just lost their job in western Kentucky. It should not be the role of government to try to bankrupt an industry. And so we have a government that's gone crazy. We have a government that's doing this by basically royal edict. The president said he has a pen, he's got a phone, he's going to jolly well do what he wants. That's not constitutional government. That's not what our founding fathers intended. It's supposed to be a balance of power, a separation of power, checks and balances. Congress is supposed to be equal to the presidency. But right now we have a president that thinks he's, and has tried to make it, such that he's 1,000 times more powerful than Congress. On immigration law, he just has said, well, he's going to ignore it. He's just going to do what he wants, and millions of people who broke the law, he's just going to ignore it. I mean, people of his ilk in San Francisco released a guy from prison who had a federal warrant waiting for him. And you know what happens in Laurel County or in Pulaski County? If someone gets released from Laurel County and there's a warrant for him in Pulaski, you think they just put them out on the street? Heck no. You transfer them, and if they're wanted in Ohio, do you think we just release them? No. How can we let a city like San Francisco just release somebody who's wanted for a crime, and we just say, oh, it doesn't matter because it's an immigration crime? And unfortunately, that beautiful young lady suffered from that and was murdered. And that isn't the first time that that's happened. We have to have rules, and no one person, myself included, gets to change the rules. There's a process. If you want to pass a law, it takes a lot of work. As Albert can tell you got to get to consensus. But our founding fathers knew it wouldn't be easy. But our founding fathers also didn't want us to lurch too quickly one way or the other. It's supposed to be a slow and steady process. So you get somebody out there like Uncle Bernie Sanders telling you everything's free, you know. Here comes Santa Claus, you know, with a whole bag full of gifts.